Newton's concept of gravitation. The story that goes saying that Newton one day observed an apple falling down the tree and wondered how the apple falls down to the ground. What attracts the apple to fall to the ground? Why can't it just fly off? So, apple and earth. When apple is attracted by earth, why not earth to apple? Why earth is not attracted to apple? When apple moves down to the earth, why earth does not move to apple? In the same way, when the earth and the moon are taken in the planetary system, why earth does not move to the moon? Or how moon is kept in its orbit? Why doesn't it fall down to the earth? When apple can fall to the earth, why can't the moon fall to the earth? All these observations led Newton to think about the motion of the planets and motion of the objects with respect to the earth. So when he studied this, he came out with the body moves in a circular motion. So the experiment that was done was a boy is there and he is holding a rope with an object at the end of it. Now he is just moving this rope in a circular motion. Well, let us say that this is a circle. Now it is moving in a circular motion. Let us say he releases the thread. When he releases this rope, what happens to the object? It moves in tangential. What is the tangent? Tangent is the line wherein the line meets the circumference of the circle only at one point. So it starts moving in the tangential motion. So this experiment gave rise to this word centripetal force. What is centripetal force? Centripetal force is the force with which the center of the earth exerts on the object and keeps it in a circular circumference. So we saw that when the thread is released, it goes into tangential motion, and when the thread is held, it is in the circular motion. That means this center point is exerting an equal force at every point on this circle. So the object is in circular motion. Then discovered that even the earth and moon, it is the same. So if the moon is here, let's say this is the moon and this is the earth, then earth is exerting a centripetal force and with which the moon is in the circular orbit. So as per the centripetal force is the main cause for keeping planets in orbits. Whether it is to do with the sun and earth, sun and its planets, or to do with earth and its satellites. And moon is one of the satellites for the earth. So when the body moves along a circular path and the force, the centripetal force towards the center causes the acceleration. So how this is moving? It's moving because of certain force. But the movement is created because of the acceleration. So that acceleration is caused by this centripetal force. So this causes the acceleration for the object to move in circular orbit. The assumption made here is the planets are moving in circular orbits. Now as per Newton's third law, we know that every object attracts each other. That means every action has a reaction. So every object attracts each other. That means apple in this case attracts earth. Then even earth attracts apple. Even vice versa is true. But why then the earth does not move towards the apple or earth does not move towards the moon? That is because the Newton's second law, however, states that F is m into A, but we also say that A is proportional to 1 by m. Because when you say F is proportional to m into A is proportional to F by m, or A is proportional to 1 by m. So when acceleration is proportional to 1 by m, that means that smaller the mass, higher the acceleration, larger the mass, lesser the acceleration. So when you compare apple and earth, earth's mass is very, very huge compared to mass of the apple. And acceleration of earth, however, is very, very small compared to acceleration of the apple. Hence, the apple moves towards earth, but earth cannot move towards apple since the movement is extremely negligible. It may move, but it is extremely negligible. So when you see the solar systems like sun and planets, all objects in the universe attract each other. The force of attraction in the universe is called gravitation force. So in solar system, from Newton's law, we know that all objects attract each other, and this attraction in the universe is called gravitation. So gravitational force is the force of attraction by the objects in the universe. Newton studied the orbits of the planets around the sun using this concept of gravitation force.